Hey guys, Infected Crow here, and last Saturday we had a blast playing Smite with you guys. Here's the highlight reel that N4GTV put out, and as you can see, both Zodical and I are in these matches. Let us know down below if you guys don't mind having the N4GTV shoutcaster on this video. Thank you all for joining us, and there were some incredible players, and the winner of our free character was Black Arm 7. Join us on Saturday for another round. If these go over well, we'll be bringing you different games as the weeks go on.
Welcome to the very first N4GTV Saturday Night Smite recap. This week's matches consist of 2 matches, 1 arena match and 1 conquest match. Starting off with the first arena match, we have Lord Krim, Zodical Candy, Mr. Epic John, the Zero Hero, and Graphic LX on the blue team. On the red team, we have Infected Crow, Black Arm 7, Achilles of Sweden, I'm American 1233, and Jack Newbie 555. The red team gets off to a rocky start as the blue team sets up a formation way before the red team does. There's only 2 people that are ready to go on the offensive for the red team. That is definitely going to hurt them later in the game. Not too much later in the game, we have a 2-on-4 situation with Lord Krim and Graphic LX completely dominating.
Down, Achilles of Sweden not doing anything, and then Infected Crow is down, and he takes out Achilles of Sweden. Lord Krim is going crazy right now. Along with help from Zodical Candy and Graphic LX, Lord Krim is keeping the pressure high on the other team. The whole red team is pretty much back at their face.
Later on in the match, red team finally gains control of the middle, however blue team is very quick to respond with Lord Krim and Graphic LX pushing forward, pushing them back. Literally, this entire match was them pushing them back into their base.
And there, taking down I'm American. Black Arm 7 is locked in. Can Graphics LX and Lord Krim take him out? Yes, he can! Look at that. We're going to take this a little bit farther, but Lord Krim's going to be in trouble if he can't get any backup from that. He's going to have to get out of that slow, but it doesn't look like good for Lord Krim, and he's taken down. And Graphic LX managed to take that out. Look at that kill! This massive red team kills.
Towards the end of the match, the level deficit is just way too high, and blue team ends up cutting off red team for the win. Red team offers up a surrender, but blue team does not want to have any part of that. They want to finish this to the end. They want to see themselves the winners, and that is exactly what happens with blue team still having 250 resources by the end of the game.
Candy, but Infected Crow backs off, and Achilles of Sweden is taking a big hit, and Graphic LX finishes him off. Infected Crow all by himself caught, and he is down. Mr. Epic John has got the kill for that. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of the match. We have the blue team taking a massive victory over the red team.
Jumping now right into the second match, we have a little bit of a change up here. We've got Lord Krim, Harley Shade, Zodical Candy, Mr. Epic John, and I'm American on the blue team. And over on the red team, we have Infected Crow, Black Arm 7, Achilles of Sweden, the Zero Hero, and Jack Newbie. Looking early on in the match, the blue team is highly favoring the middle lane. Unfortunately, that's leaving both of their sides open with 3 of the blue team players in the middle of the map.
To the jungle, that's not going to save him. Jack Newbie's got way too much health. But it's a close one. They are really duking it out. Here comes Lord Krim and Zodical Candy right behind, and they both kill each other at the same time.
While the blue team is preoccupied in the middle lane, the red team takes on the offensive on the left side tower of blue team. Zodical Candy and Lord Krim are the only defense that tower has, and unfortunately, Zodical Candy takes a hit, and Lord Krim is powerless to stop it.
Sweden trying to go for that tower, but they've lost their creep, so they're going to have to be pushed back unless they want to be targeted. Here comes Lord Krim, Zodical Candy right behind, trying to push them back even further to get them away from attacking the tower. Zodical Candy is getting destroyed by 3 separate people. Lord Krim powerless to do anything. Infected Crow just running in to try and take him out, but that 2-level deficit is definitely going to hurt him, especially when there's a tower going after you. Infected Crow does not care, jumping right in, and he is taken down by that tower. Lord Krim is really trying to fight off those 2, but it's not. Oh, and Lord Krim somehow gets that kill, pushing off his ultimate, trying to take out Achilles of Sweden. That might not be enough because of that level deficit, but
later in the game, red team finally takes down one of the left lane blue towers. Blue comes to respond, but unfortunately there's just not enough there to take them out. Little do they know, on the right side of the map in the right lane there is also another tower being attacked. At this point, I'm American has disconnected from the game and will not return until the end of the match, now putting the blue team at a huge disadvantage.
For Lord Krim, as he takes out Infected Crow, Harley Shade giving a little bit of support from behind, which definitely helped Lord Krim take him out. The Zero Hero is pushing back. Achilles of Sweden definitely wants to get in, but he's getting a couple good hits on Lord Krim. Even though there is a 1 level difference, it does not mean that he can't take him. We're taking a look at the right tower here. That right tower took quite a bit of damage. We've got Mr. Epic John here trying to take down Jack Newby. He's locked him in, but there are 3 creeps that are going to be helping Jack Newby take Mr. Epic John out. He's definitely going to have to get out of there, but Mr. Epic John is not in a good position. He is going to get killed by the Zero Hero out of nowhere. Check that out.
It was only a matter of time, but the red team finally takes down one of the towers on the left side and the Phoenix is exposed. Shortly after, the middle lane Phoenix is also destroyed, allowing the red team to push into the blue team's base.
Infected Crow, the Zero Hero needs to get out of there. There's way too many people. Here comes Black Arm 7, but it's not going to be enough from coming in from the side. Mr. Epic John, looks like they've seen it, but it is a nice battle between the Zero Hero and Lord Krim. There is a 1 level difference, so oh, here comes Black Arm 7 to come and give the hand, but Mr. Epic John trailing right behind that ultimate coming on from Lord Krim. Can he take? They're both waiting for that ultimate, and Lord Krim has taken down the Zero Hero. Mr. Epic John and Lord Krim, a very good combination against those two. Black Arm 7 needs to take his time. He did get Mr. Epic John, and now he's going to not see Lord Krim. It looks like Lord Krim might get away from this. But we have Achilles of Sweden and Jack Newby that did take out the middle Phoenix. This is definitely good for them because they have the
red team now has pushed into the blue team's base. Zodical Candy does a very nice evasion move, but unfortunately that's not enough to keep her alive. It's going to lock down the chamber just long enough for the red team to take the win in just under 30 minutes.
By the looks of it, Zero Hero going to the side, not really sure where that's coming from, but they can definitely do a nice push here with the creeps attacking, waiting. Achilles of Sweden, the only one in there, the Zero Hero coming in, defeat Zodical Candy. There's no way she's going to live through that. Oh, she did a flip, and look at, oh, she still gets killed by Achilles of Sweden. Achilles of Sweden needs to get out of there. The Zero Hero, Infected Crow, they can make a really good push here. Can they do it? They can pull it off if they get the kill on this Guardian. Infected Crow taking a brunt of the damage right now. They can use their abilities, but it doesn't seem like they're going to do it. And it looks like they might get it off, and they do. The red team has finally won this match, and we could have saw that coming, especially since the disconnect, and that really did give them a really big handicap pretty early on in the game.
If you'd like to participate in future Saturday Night Smites, you can head over to our Twitch page, twitch.tv/N4GTV, for prizes and upcoming showtimes. Make sure you guys hit that follow button. N4GTV Presents Saturday Night Smite is broadcast live on twitch.tv/N4GTV. Make sure you guys follow the stream for live shoutcasts every Saturday night. I'm your host, Kevin Barr, and I'll see you guys next week, Saturday Night Smite.